And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday night. Welcome to the show. This is Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. We are coming to you live from the headquarters of Tiki Man Radio right here in the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga Lake. And, of course, we are broadcasting live on TikiManRadio.com, Tiki Man Radio apps, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. Our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, and also partner for the third annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, this year heading to the Dominican Republic. And if you want to know more about that, or have somebody take care of all the stress away from planning your vacation, well, there's no better person to do it than Joe Leo, JBL Legends Travel, 732-831-5200. Goaltending Services, GTS Charters is the premier charter service down in Key West. When you're down in Key West and you see everything there is to see on the island, well, then why don't you go check out what is out on the water, because Goaltending Services will take you out to a sandbar, the backcountry. They have all of the amenities that you need for a memorable time out there on the water. And, of course, they have upgraded their fleet. They have added all kinds of amenities, and there's a lot of news coming forward that they've been putting out, and we'll be telling you more about it as time goes along. But if you want to check them out, give them a call at 305-916-0990 or go online at gtscharters.com. And as always, my partner in crime, the love of my life, the queen of my double wide trailer, Laura Lou's in the house.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you?
I am. I'm super excited for tonight.
Well, if the pre-show has any indication of what this show is going to go like, we're in for a big, big treat. And as we told you before, we tried to get this guy in studio once before, and, just anything that would get in the way got in the way. But I tell you, talk about happy accidents, because now we have him in studio. He has a brand new self-titled EP out. And, of course, that is Mr. Justin Touche in studio.
How's it going, everybody?
We are so glad to have you here.
I am very, very happy to be here. It did take us a year and a half, but we are here today.
That's right.
Good things come to those who wait.
You are not wrong, sir. You are not wrong. My first question, though, why are you not wearing sunglasses?
You know what? I feel out of the loop tonight. Even the guest is wearing sunglasses. I need to go get him out of the car or something before this is over.
You can borrow mine here in a little bit.
Oh,
But
awesome.
No, I am
Okay.
very, very excited to be here. Thank you so much to Tiki Man Radio and B-Dawg and Lou for having me. We did have this scheduled a year and a half ago, but yeah, things happen when those that wait, and I just did put out an EP about a week and a half ago, so it wasn't ready. Now we're ready.
Now
That's
we are
right.
ready, which, of course, you've heard F-150, the first release off of that EP. And I tell you what, everybody who commented on it had nothing but positive things to say.
And we're
Yeah.
going to hear it again tonight.
Live. You will hear it live tonight. Yeah, so right now on every radio station, I released that out in Texas. It's the first track on the album. It's a lot of fun. Yes. See, Tiki Man is on it.
He's got you all hooked up now.
Yeah, it's
There we
not going
go.
to be pretty, but I'm wearing them. All right.
But F-150 is the first track. We released it out of radio first, and it's been doing great so far for the first week and a half. We were number 11 on CD Text for downloads for last week, which is, again,
Wow.
thank you to all my fans and all my people that are downloading it and pushing it and sharing it. We were number 16 on the charts in Country Thunder in Australia. Keep pushing that,
Wow.
because we'll release on Wednesday. You can vote on that again, and I'm trying to get a trip to Australia, y'all. Come on with it. I mean,
That'd be
let's
awesome, wouldn't it?
go. I might just go out there anyway. But anyways, yes, F-150 is a fun, great track that was written by a great friend of mine, Darby Ledbetter.
No, we love Darby.
He hates me saying it, but he's my mentor. He's my best friend. He's my brother. Him and Kathy have become family.
They're the best, aren't they?
And he said it to me best song wins. And it did. When I first heard that track, I always envisioned it as that's what I'm going to come out to the big stage on, and everybody's rocking.
Yeah.
And it's you'll learn a little bit more as we go on tonight, but I'm a very happy person, but I write sad songs. But F-150 was just that upbeat, let's go, come on with it. It reminded me, I grew up in the country and just riding the back roads. So, and my dad is actually a big Ford guy. So I seen my dad yesterday and I was like, hey, Dad, kind of thought of you when I did this. He should be on right now too, actually, which is kind of really cool. We'll explain all that in a little bit. But anyways, just a great song, and a lot of love coming out of that, and a lot of people were sharing it and hitting it, and I really appreciate that out of everybody more than you know.
And we want to encourage everybody, again, we are broadcasting live on the radio and on YouTube. If you want to see all the action right here in the studio, go to Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel and click on that live link, and it'll take you over here, and give us a big old thumbs up, jump in that live chat, say hey, we will say hey back, and then you can partake in the interview just as much as we do. If you have any questions, you can throw them out there along the next couple hours. So
No,
And
do
if
that.
you-
Please do that.
If you need, if you're one of those folks who are not technologically inclined, you can also, if you're on Facebook, you can go to our Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, and I have posted, I've shared the link for our YouTube live right now, so you can go to our Facebook page, just click on the YouTube, and join us that way as well.
awesome. And I'm going to start out the shout outs because I got a message here from Ed the Train Man. I hear that now. You want to go, all aboard!
Yep.
Hop on the peace train with Ed the Train Man. He's saying hello from the Paradise Way Studios up in Indiana. So, hey guys, I'm sorry that I did not catch your show Monday night, but I heard it, I got to see some clips of it. Tiki Man was showing me, and it looked like you guys had a fantastic show there at Easley Winery. So,
Yeah.
congratulations on that live remote, and you guys are doing it. You guys are killing it. So, good job.
They really are. Well, Mr. Darby Ledbetter, speaking of singer-songwriter
Darby.
extraordinaire, he is out there today on the live chat.
What's going on, brother?
Monica, the producer, is out there.
Of course, that is Monica. She is the producer of The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday at 10 a.m., which could also be seen on the Island J webcam on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel.
Dana Kay, hello to you.
Hey, Dana.
I'm so happy. You know, we got to meet her at the summer party, and she finally got
Yes.
that boot off, so she is good to go the rest of the summer, so I'm happy to
Nice.
hear that.
Hey, take care of that. If you don't have a boot and don't take care of it, you end up like me with one leg. Just so you know. Just putting that out there, people.
Oh,
Sorry,
Mr.
had to.
Listen, he got me so good a little bit ago. I just have to say this. So we walked out back to the tiki bar, and he's like, "Oh, that's great. The pool's in a circle. That's the only way I swim is in a circle." And I honestly, I'm like, I'm staring at him trying to figure out.
It took her a minute. I'm not
and then,
gonna lie.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, I'm like,
heard.
"Oh."
I was like, the
lady-
response got it.
Yeah, that sums me up right there.
Sometimes she's a little slow.
No, but hey, she still got it.
That's true.
Well, Mr. Ledbetter says he's proud of you, JT.
Oh, thank you, brother. That means the world. He's like my brother.
Yep. Jason AC Official.
Hey, Jason.
is out there. And Jason, I believe, is putting out some new music as well. So we've been...
Jason does have a new single
Yep.
that he sent us, and right around just before the top of the hour, before we go to the JBL Legends Travel Minute, I will play that brand new Jason AC
Fabulous.
song. How about that?
Fabulous. And Michelle Myers, the ambassador, she's
The ambassador
out there
of
tonight.
all great things.
I was told she was going to be here today. I'm a little disappointed she's not.
Oh, she's all the way over near Memphis.
Oh, hey, I got a sister in Bartlett. Anyways,
That's where
That's
she lives.
exactly where she lives, is in Bartlett.
Did you hear that, Michelle? He has a sister in Bartlett.
I don't know if I should talk anymore at this point. Anyways, yes, my sister lives in Bartlett, has for her whole life, and she has me on Life 360. She keeps me on track. But Bartlett's awesome. So,
That's where the ambassador lives, the ambassador and the bodyguard.
That's right.
okay. Well, I was told I need to meet them.
Oh, you do.
Yep.
You do. And yeah, I know Michelle's been reposting your stuff, and she's loving it.
Thank you,
So,
Michelle. I really appreciate it.
Also, Mr. Kelly McCool is out there checking in from
The left coast out there in California. And of course, I heard that the return of the student crew is coming back to Tiki Man Radio on,
Yeah.
I believe, on Tuesdays at noon, which is very exciting news. Glad to see the kids back on board, and excited to what they're going to be bringing here in the very, very near future. What you got else
That's
got
right.
going over there?
Sorry, I'm trying to help Justin get on
I'm trying to
YouTube.
see all the comments so I can comment too.
You have to look for the one that says live.
Yep.
So before this show, I was like, man, we need to tell people how to get here, and I can't even get to it. It's okay.
We'll get you straightened out.
That's right.
We're working on it, y'all.
That's right. Also, want to give a big shout out to Maureen. Mo is out there. She is
Hey, Mo,
tuned in now. She said,
over there in North Carolina.
yeah, she went down to get some things secured at her beach house, and she said a tornado warning just south of her. So,
Oh, no.
be sure, stay safe, Mo. And just want to give a shout out to all of our friends and family in Florida. Well, everybody in the path.
Yes.
Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Y'all stay
We got
safe.
friends in all those areas.
That's
so.
right, in the Keys. So everybody stay safe, and hopefully things are not as bad as the last time. So.
That's right.
Dana Kay said, all is good, 2 legs and counting.
That is not funny.
You started it. I'm just saying.
Oh, so this show's going to get real interesting. We might get blocked. And now I've got the messages too. Man, there's a lot of people on.
Yeah.
I know,
How about
right?
that?
I love
Look
it.
at that.
Well, I can tell you, it's not a good sign that he walks in, says he's thirsty. Tiki Man hands him a glass of whiskey, and I'm like, it's all downhill from here,
Yep,
folks.
yep.
I don't drink anymore.
Do you want to tell them why?
I mean, I can. We'll wait till later.
We'll get to that.
We'll
get to that.
explain why Justin doesn't drink as often anymore.
Yes, we will explain that, and let me tell you, it's a good story.
It is a pretty good story.
It makes for good radio,
Okay,
in the words of Tiki Man.
it does. And Tiki Man's going to capitalize on shirt
Oh,
sales.
God, here he comes.
Oh, no, he just... Oh, he is here. What's up, Tiki Man?
Well, Mike Nash called back.
Oh,
by
did
the
he
way.
come? Oh, I'm
yeah.
so sorry I missed that.
Yeah, and
Please tell him. Did you tell him I'm wearing a shirt?
Well,
Hold on.
he's-
Right, can you see that?
Yeah.
So every big event I've done, for
Yeah.
some reason, I'm wearing this stupid T-shirt.
Switch. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. But he said something about you being an Alabama fan.
That is a lie.
Well,
I'm a Texas fan, number one.
I just wanted to play this first, okay, if you were, but
You're about to get me to leave your own radio show. I'm about to leave this. See? Mike Nash, I swear on my life. Oh, this is going to be fun.
We told you we're as laid back as you can get over here.
I appreciate it. So I'll tell y'all got to know, this is only my second ever radio interview in my music career, and I'm having a good time. How y'all doing?
I was going to say, after this, you may not want to do anymore.
I was going to say, it's all downhill because we're the best.
That's
Just
right.
so you know.
You're going to walk in a studio and go, that was it? That sucked.
No. It has been awesome already. And in fact, I'm going to call Darby out. Darby called me about 30 minutes before the show, and he said, slow down.
He knows you, huh?
He did. And I thank Darby for that. He said too soon. Oh, man. Anyways, Mike Nash, you better be paying attention, or I'm going to call you after this show. I'm tired of wearing your shirt and promoting your ass.
Well, Mr. Ledbetter says that the only reason that you guys needed to wear shades is because I shine so bright.
He did say that. You're
See,
right.
that's why I love him. And give a big hug to your wife, too, while I'm bragging on how much I love you, Darby.
Yes, please do, because
We
I don't want her to
love
bury
her.
me in the sand in the back of your yard.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, I love Darby, but Kathy is my ultimate favorite, and she's like mom, and I never, ever, ever, ever want to make her mad. They're building a new pole barn in their backyard, and I'm afraid that I might be end up under the concrete sometimes.
Right? Yeah. You got to watch Kathy. She'll get you.
Oh, I know. Oh, he did. Darby said, "Aw."
Well, Rhonda Riney said, hey, Bubba.
That's my mom. That's my second mom in
Oh,
Missouri.
hello. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
Hopefully
you guys.
you'll come back even whenever he's not here.
Yes, please do.
And Kyle Penfield.
That's my brother up in Iowa. He just built out my. Hold on, I got. Okay, you're doing shout outs? I got to do a shout out.
Oh, absolutely.
Any musician need an SUV camper built out. So I stopped in Iowa. I've been doing a horse trail ride in Missouri every August, and I met him probably about 9-10 years ago, and they've been great friends, great supporters, and I stopped by there on my way down from Minnesota, and we ripped out all the seats out of the SUV, and he built me a nice camper bed
I
on
saw
there.
that.
Yeah. So that's Kyle right there. What's up,
Okay.
brother?
How cool is that?
Oh, and then we got Pensacola in the house, too.
That's right. Christine is out there.
Yeah. She is a big fan of F-150. She's a Jeep girl. She keeps telling me I got to write a Jeep song. We'll get there. But no, Kyle, thank you so much, brother. It was great spending 2 days with him. And then I stopped down at my uncle's house and my dad's house in Illinois. And it's just been a great trip so far. And we'll talk more about that as we go.
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep it. Everybody's
No, you're
tuning in. It's
fine.
amazing. F-150
is.
is my favorite song. Jennifer Clark, you're awesome.
And Danny Vine said, love your music, Justin. Keep rolling.
Thank you guys so much. Like, I love everybody on here. I'm just reading comments as they go, guys.
Yeah.
So there's a lot here. And that's what I'm going to say with this. It's been overwhelming in a sense that, in a good way. It's been great. And I thank everybody so much. I've tried so much to keep up with everybody commenting on my stuff or loving and sharing, and overwhelming the fact that I can't keep up half the time. But thank you guys so much. It means more than you guys will ever know. And thank you to B-Dawg and Lou and Tiki Man and Heather for having me at their place to do this. It is so awesome. We're gonna have a good time tonight for sure. This has already started out great. So
We are. Well, Ed Kubiak says he's listening in tonight as well.
Of course, that's another member of the Get on the Peace Train on Monday nights.
Yep. And then let me see. We've got lots of people. So we've got Z and G are out there.
Hello
Hi,
to
guys.
Z&G over there in Memphis, Tennessee.
Thanks for sharing our post
The
a little
Z&G
bit ago.
Hey, while we're at it, make sure you say hey to little B-Dawg and Lou.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you forgot about we have birds named
You
after us.
do, but they left, I think.
Wait, who's
Oh,
little
no.
B-Dawg and Lou? This is weird.
So I have to tell you the story. So we went
Hold
over.
on, let's take glasses off. Okay.
Yeah, I had to take my glasses
I gotta
off.
take glasses off.
So Z and G are David and Gina over near Memphis as well. They're right in Memphis.
Okay.
And we went to visit them. They have a patio back there. And when we went, they have this tiny little tree in their patio, and there were birds sitting on eggs.
Oh, yeah?
And right after we left, the eggs apparently hatched. So they named the little birds Little B-Dawg and Lou. So, yeah.
I'm trying not. I have a real good comeback with that, but I don't really. So the funny story about that is my grandmother on my mom's side raised exotic birds her whole life.
Really?
Like, and would play the Andy Griffith song all the time for them to like relax.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, Justin, go out there and change the bird cages. I'm not a big fan of birds. Just so you know.
Well, we love those little birds.
No, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so you got birds named after
Yeah.
you. Tell them we said hi.
Yes.
Play the Andy Griffith song. It calms them down, evidently.
And Mr. Mark Mulch is out there.
Hey, Mark.
Do you know Mark Mulch? He is from Nashville, singer-songwriter, fantastic
Well, I'm going to have
artist.
to check him out. I was
You
going to say,
do.
don't give me the line right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mark
I will
Mulch.
tell you, in 5 years, I've met so many people, and it's been an awesome experience.
You will not forget Mark if you meet him.
No.
He's got the best hair ever.
Oh, okay.
But
Well-
yeah, Mark Mulch.
I will check him out for sure. Hey, I've got to stop right now because Kathy said hi, and Justin, you rock.
Hey, Kathy.
Kathy, I love you. Just gonna see. See, I'm not getting buried in the backyard, y'all. That's
There
where we
you go.
with it.
And that's why you do what you do.
I don't know. We may be throwing down because I love Kathy as well. So
I
I don't know. We may have to throw hands. I don't know.
I will take my
Marine.
leg off and beat you. Okay? Don't even come at me like that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know who Angie Vines is. Roll Tide. My daughter goes to Auburn, so you're out.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you a secret here that the hippie chick is a big Alabama fan.
I'm sorry.
She'll be going around, roll tide, roll tide.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, and
I'll
I-
roll
And
it
she's
up
the
in
only
a-
one here that does it.
And I make
cool.
no beans about it. We're originally from Ohio, so I'm a
Jesus.
Buckeyes
I
fan.
Hey, y'all.
And
it was good being
but
on
I'm
this
also
radio show. I gotta go. I love you.
but I'm a Vols fan second. I do root for the Vols as well.
I'm a Texas Longhorns fan all day
Hook 'em
long.
horns.
All day. But I am secretly an Auburn fan. My daughter just graduated.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. My oldest daughter graduated for something in like advanced quantum mathematics. Smarter than me.
Wow.
Her mom's from Arkansas, so she got it from me, y'all. I hope she's not watching. Oh, wait. Tiki Man said, nobody loved Kathy more than me. Okay, bro, I will take my leg off and come out there and hop and whoop you with a leg.
See, Kathy, people are sitting here fighting over you.
Yes.
That should make her feel good.
That's right.
Anyways, okay.
But Dana
Continue, sir.
Williams and Jennifer Clark both said War Eagle.
All damn day. So I refused to play. Like I lived in Florida for 5 years, and I would get requests to Sweet Home Alabama, and I refused. And if I did it, I would do the War Damn Eagle instead of Roll Tide Roll, and I've not been allowed to play in some places because of that now.
Well, Danny Vines said just sing Rocky Top and Angie Vines will be good.
No, I won't do Rocky Top either. So a good buddy of mine, Frank Paris, who lives down there, is big Vols fan, and I played at his birthday party or his old lady's birthday party a few times, and they're like Rocky Top, and I look at my buddy, a good buddy of mine, Jonathan Puzon. I'm like, go ahead, and I just walk away, and they're like, you're not.
I was a little disappointed because our good buddy singer-songwriter Tyson Lehman, he has a brand new song coming out Friday called Vol, y'all.
Yeah.
And I tried to get it to debut it here during our break, and I couldn't get it. He's like, no.
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
Kathy's on my side. Go Longhorns.
Yep.
And then right under that, Christine, yes. Well, I don't know if I want to say that over the radio. I don't play any Morgan Wallen, y'all. I'm sorry. They request Morgan Wallen more than anybody I know.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just... Okay,
Yeah.
on to the next subject, sir.
We'll also want to give big shout outs to Mr. Harold Booth, another singer.
Harold.
Oh my God! No, we
Yeah.
cannot bring that man's name up in this radio show.
I feel like there's
we
a
love
story
Harold.
there.
There is a big. Okay, so if you go on YouTube and you watch me and Erica singing "Healing" for the first time, there's some guy in the background like playing a little lead and they're like singing over the top of it. That would be Harold Booth. But I did a key writer songwriter night one night, and Harold Booth was there, and he goes, "Hey Peg, what happens when they?" He goes, "What happens when you get put on house arrest? Do they put it on the fake leg just so you could take it off?" And I was like, I'm trying to stay really PG, y'all, and not say the F word. Harold Booth, I love you with all my heart. Like, I really. Harold Booth has been awesome. I played with him. It was just weird how we all kind of just conglomerated, and he's always got the small jokes. It's just like he's so quiet, and then you look at him and you're like, you're just secretly back there thinking about this, aren't you?
You know he's writing it in his head.
Yeah, I know he is, and he's an awesome singer-songwriter.
Absolutely.
Harold, I love you, brother. He goes, "What could go wrong?" Which is, I guess, is a stating around here.
Yep.
What could
What could possibly go wrong?
Anybody that knows me, everything.
Maybe that's why we get along so well.
We
Same
do.
for us. Yeah.
But anyway, Harold Booth, what's up, brother? I love you.
And we've also said that you know what could possibly go wrong. Hang out with Lou and I about 10 minutes. You will find out what
I've
could
been here
possibly
for
go
30, and we're already rocking. So.
Of course, we are proud members of Bushwhacker University.
That's
so
right.
Shout out there to Harold.
That's right. Sweet Susan Murphy, hello.
Sweet Susan Murphy, hello.
I don't drink Bushwhackers anymore.
Oh.
There's a story on that.
I
too.
bet there is.
It sounds like there's a story with just about everything.
That's the funny thing about me. I can. It was 2 years ago, Veterans Day. I had 13 of them.
Oh, Lord.
And I was in the Frank Brown Songwriters, and I woke up and I couldn't find my guitar, my keys, or leg. It's a true story. The guy I wrote my first song with comes up and he's like, "Peg, what are you doing?" Everybody calls me Peg, by the way. If you don't know why, I'll tell that one in a little bit too. And I was like, "Dude, I got to play a show at an RV park for Veterans Day." And he's like, "Get in the truck, get you a Bushwhacker on the way." We were at the Floribama.
Well, I got an idea for a new song called "Dude, Where's My Leg?"
So we're driving halfway, and I'm drinking half this Bushwhacker, trying to get ready for a show. And he's like, T-Bone's like, "You can borrow my guitar. I'll drive you there. Get a Bushwhacker." And I'm like, "All right." Well, about halfway, I said, "Pull this truck over." And he starts looking at me as I'm... yeah. And he goes, "Ha, ha, ha, you got the Floribama flu." And I was like, "I hate your life." I have not had a Bushwhacker since, y'all.
Well, Joe Cooper, Tim May.
Tim May, my drummer. And / rhythm guitar player. Sorry, I got to call him out.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to be on the road with me a lot when I go to Texas and doing all these other interviews.
Fabulous.
He has been with me, and him and his girlfriend, Nikki, has been just awesome supporters. Thank you guys so much.
Cool. Good. Well, Shannon Flores.
Is Shannon?
See, Rhonda Riney, Jerry Crabtree, and our friend Manalo.
Hey, Manalo, another great singer-songwriter out there.
That's
What's going on,
right.
Manalo?
So, hello.
Hello to everybody.
And I think I might admit Donna Cummings is out there.
Well, hello to Donna. Did you get over to the video as well?
I did. That's where I just saw some of them.
Very nice.
Let me see. You made the ambassador spit out her drink.
I'm doing good in life. I have succeeded. I don't know you yet, but I'm going to tell you that was a good thing.
Uncle Alex says hello.
Hello from down there in Boca, Florida.
Says, wait a minute, Brian? Show Justin the SAC Award.
Oh,
yes. Oh, there it is.
yeah. Tiki Man Radio is very proud.
Oh, hold on.
Danny
We
is
gotta
very,
talk about
very
this.
proud of the sack of nuts that we have from the SAC Awards.
I don't want to talk. Do you really want to talk about this right now? Because Tim Campbell, I am pissed. I was original 2 years ago. I got a SAC award.
Oh, did you?
I did from Tim Campbell when
But
he was
it didn't
online.
look like
And
that.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, as a matter of
They've
fact.
really moved up. Now at the Tiki Man Radio Singer-Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, we have there's a formal award show where these things are handed out.
Tim Campbell, I'm coming for you.
Everything's come up. You know, Lou and I, we have strived to earn one of these. Yeah, and we have fallen
guess
short
what? I earned
every
one
year.
before I earned a digital one, okay? I earned a digital one.
Well, you earn more than we got, so.
Oh, okay. I guess I was just thinking. Oh, anyways, I'm pissed. I'm gonna steal that before we're done.
Again, you may have to fight the Tiki Man for that one because he's awful proud of his sucking nuts.
Yeah, but
I am
he's
too.
got a built-in. He's got a built-in weapon.
He's got
so
a
he
weapon.
might-
What you got? I got a leg. Anyways,
Well, Rick the Stick is out there. He said heading to Manchester
Of
by
course.
way of Chattanooga.
Rip the Stick.
Rick the
I like
Stick,
guy. I
of
don't know
course.
why.
Hold on. That would be the host of Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday night at 5. And of course, stay safe out there on the highway.
It's crazy. Let me tell
Yes,
you.
it is.
He just left Adelia from Vidalia.
All right.
So
Delia from Vidalia.
Yeah.
That's a song.
there you
Rick
go.
the Stick. Write it.
There you go. He said a brand new trainee drove through the storm. Well, we're happy you're safe. You must be doing a good job at training this one.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, since we've been talking for a while now about this album, after
okay.
you get a drink, can I hear a song or two?
You can.
We would love that.
I didn't know you were going to go that fast.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I thought I had an hour.
Oh, that.
Well, we can wait if you want, but
No, we're good.
We do our best to put you on the spot as quickly as possible.
that's right.
All right, let me shut the door to the bar. So
I got to give a shout
got
out
a
to
quiet
Uncle
crowd.
Alex. Too.
Yeah, keep
we
going.
did say hi to Uncle
Okay.
Alex.
He's watching on a 63-inch TV.
Oh,
Good Lord.
I got a big head, man.
just brag about how big your TV is. I swear.
Let's see.
What else you got?
Verona Corona is
Well, hello
out
to
there.
Verona Corona
Yes, keep talking.
up there in
All right.
Canada.
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 Yeah.
I do have some friends in Canada. I need to make it up there.
We got a lot of friends in Canada. Of course, Moni is up there in Canada as well, and
Yep.
all their family.
I need to make it up
You're
to that
international now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I need to
cool.
make it up there to that cooler weather for sure.
As the Tiki Man says, we are big in Japan.
I was actually stationed in Okinawa, Japan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My brother was stationed over there at the Marine Corps base years and years ago.
Camp Foster?
No, heck, I don't know. I was young. All I remember is he was dating some other girl over there.
So
I managed to avoid Okinawa, but unfortunately, in lieu of Okinawa, I got to see what the desert looked like.
Yeah, I'd rather have Okinawa.
So,
Well, hello to Felicia, the appetizer
so
queen.
We could talk about that real quick before I play, actually.
Sure.
So I spent, so I came in the Air Force in 1999. And my first, you get a dream sheet, and they're like, put 5 places. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll put, up by home, this, that, the other. And they go, you're going to Okinawa, Japan. So,
You're like, that wasn't on the list.
it wasn't on the list, I promise you.
You sure you weren't in the Marine Corps?
No, but I did have a good buddy, and we'll talk about that too. I was dating a girl. I met a girl in basic training. I ended up making her my first wife, and we had a kid. And we go to Okinawa, Japan, and it is one of the most beautiful places I have ever been in my life. I could say it. Well, politically, they didn't want us there at all.
Right.
no.
They had this thing called Hands Around Kadena, and Kadena is a big, big base, and they would like stretch arms around there, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a bad day. Anyways, it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, and I can only say one line from there. It was Anadawa Utsukushi desu Genki desu ka, which means hello, beautiful lady. How are you doing today?
Well, of course you know that one. I'm shocked.
Yeah. But I had 2 children over in Okinawa, and it was a great place before I headed to Travis. And I had a best friend when I was going through Lamaze class, believe it or not. He was a Marine and his wife was Air Force, but they got in a fight. He ran their minivan off the pier into the water.
Oh,
that's when I realized that
gosh.
Marines were crazy.
Well,
Heather, I'm talking to you.
nobody ever accused any Marine of being bright. I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, that's right. You're right. You're one too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a crayon eater.
Okay.
Well, Callie McCool said Air Force, my fellow airman.
Yeah.
Callie was an Air Force guy.
I did Air Force for 5 years, and then how can I put that?
I hear volume on a phone. I'm getting some feedback.
All right. Is your phone volume down?
I hear volume
It's Justin.
It's me.
Imagine that.
My bad. I don't know how this radio stuff works, y'all. Anyway. Anyways, yes. When I pulled up, they was like, well, everybody can't be perfect. I was like, you ate crayons. How I know.
Yeah, he did
Don't say
say
that to
that.
Marines. Oh, hold on. We got Go Navy.
Yeah.
You puddle jumpers are cute. Actually, my son's in the Navy, and I love it. He's out in... I went to visit him out in Norfolk. He's on the USS John Stennis. Mm-hmm. I won't tell that leg story yet. Why I don't drink. We will wait. Just wait why Justin doesn't drink anymore. All right, I think we're about ready here.
All righty.
So everybody's heard F-150, huh?
Yeah, we've played it on the show a couple times, actually.
Thanks, Matthew Cox. Shout out to you. Thanks for joining us.
Well, what's up, Matthew? All right, Christine. Hey, I was a Courseman. Respect. Yes, Christine. You're off.
She said only the red crayons.
No. Hey, look. I'm watching the TV out here, and we got Longhorns on the TV against Alabama. Why do I think that's set up right now?
You'd have to blame the Tiki Man for that one.
No.
Hey,
All right.
Josh.
So the first track on the album is F-150, and the one that's out on all radio. Oh, let's see. This is so new.
Can we
to me.
make that chord a little bit longer?
I wish I could.
We'll be all right.
The first time she said that, that's all right.
Oh, shit. See.
Now he needs a drink.
Your ankle feeling better now, Darby? I don't want to hear about ankles. Darby's, oh, Lord. Darby's ankle problems. Anyway, this song was written by Darby Ledbetter, Larry Pippen, and Harry Smith. And when I heard it, I instantly knew that it was going to be a song that I was going to cut on my EP album because it was just upbeat. It was great. I could see myself coming out. That was close. And this is F-150, y'all.
All right.
Saturday night, headed back from town. Radio on, windows down. She's smiling, sipping, singing along. Said, tell your boy what'll turn me on. Get the truck off the road and take me the long way home. F-150, doing 60. Bouncing up and down like a rodeo clown through the potholes and the cattle gates. Gotta find a right spot cause we can't wait. Yeah, we're kicking up dust, shaking the rust, ready to bust. Call me reckless, I don't care. Hoping this dirt road leads somewhere. Well, gravel and clay, tractor wide. Rusty barbed wire down both sides. Where it goes can't rightly say. Just a line on a map, one lane, no name, but it really don't matter when you only want to go one way. F-150, doing 60. Bouncing up and down like a rodeo clown through the potholes and the cattle gates. Gotta find the right spot cause we can't wait. Yeah, we're kicking up dust, shaking the rust, ready to bust. Call me reckless, I don't care. Hoping this dirt road leads somewhere. Shifting and drifting, trying to get going too fast. What I got on my mind keeps my foot on the gas. up and down like a rodeo clown through the potholes and the cattle gates. Gotta find a right spot cause we can't wait. Yeah, we're kicking up dust, shaking the rust, ready to bust. Yeah, we're kicking up dust, shaking the rust, ready to bust. Call me reckless, I don't care. Hoping this dirt road leads somewhere. Call me reckless, I don't care. Hoping this dirt road leads somewhere.
Nice.
Something like that.
I love that song.
I do too, trust me.
Lots of other people on here are loving it as well.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
I can see y'all entering the stage doing that song.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I've got a whole idea of like the drummer just going like boom, boom, boom. And anyways, yeah. It's all pictured in my mind for sure.
Well, that means it's going to happen.
Well, and the great part about it is the other day I posted a little thing on Darby has just a way of making me laugh, and I love that about him.
Mm-hmm.
And he sends me this truck. Granted, some people call me out on the video. Anyways, it was a Dodge, but whatever. But it's a truck just going on the back road with somebody in the back in the bed, just like flying up.
Oh, I saw that.
So Darby goes F1 video or F-150 video idea, and I was like, dude, I've got to post it. It was so great. It was so great. And I was like, so I posted it on Facebook. I was like, any takers? And
Lots of people said yeah.
Well, a lot of girls were like, I'll drive. And I was like, seats taken.
Well, Danny Vine says, despite being a Bama fan, Angie does drive an F-150. So you might have a truck for your video if you need one.
So we do have an idea. So I am going to record. We are going to do a video for F-150. We're going to do a video for all of them. But part of it will be done in Alabama. Part of it will be done in Texas. Part of it will be done in Missouri. So
Nice.
I do need F-150s, just so you know.
Well, there you go.
Angie Vines, you can't drive, though.
You can bounce around in the back.
No.
I'm pretty sure if you tell a local dealership that you're putting it in a music video,
Here's
they
the
may
deal,
give you one to use.
So I did get contacted by somebody that works at a dealership and was like, can we use your video next time we sell a really badass, sorry, can I say badass?
No, you're fine.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Badass F-150, and I was like, yeah, just make sure they spell my name right, and Darby's too.
There you go.
But I do see that song like, I'm hoping that, yes, we do get a good commercial deal out of that, and I get an F-150.
That'd be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
I'm a Chevy guy. Dad, I'm sorry. But I will drive an F-150 for sure.
Right.
But yes, no, that song is so fun and it's so awesome. I didn't know you were going to put me on the spot that quick with it.
My bad. Sorry.
No, you're good. That is F-150, y'all. It's out on the radio right now on all stations. Like, please request it. If you can't get it on your radio station, please contact me, and I will contact my great radio promoters. I got to put that spot in there. The Heart of Texas Music Group.
Nice.
Kim Nash and them, and Jim Nash out there in Fort Worth. Or not
I wonder
Fort Worth.
if that was the Nash with the birthday.
No. Oh. It was. It was.
Mystery
Okay.
solved.
Boom. Done. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Damn.
Sorry, it was a
She got
conversation
me.
we were having before.
And she just put the puzzle pieces together.
She does that
Again,
a lot.
delayed reaction. That's
It
what-
was. Boom. Anyways, long story short, Heart of Texas Music Group is my radio promo guys out there in Texas, man, and they're working hard for me. And they're pushing F-150 out there right now on Texas. Well, it's just everywhere. I've got to do a lot of radio interviews after this. But thank you to those guys so much, and they've been working awesome. They're great, great people. But F-150 is out there, y'all. If y'all request it on your hometown radio station and it's not there and they look at you crazy, call me and we'll get it there.
Well, we're definitely going to play the hell out of it here, and we're
Yes.
looking forward to the music video as well. So, and that's the nice thing when you have a radio station that also does TV. We can play videos here as well.
So yeah, that'll be cool because I am working on that video. We'll talk about that other song here in a minute.
we'll work up to it.
Yeah, it went crazy, and I did not. I just put pictures of slideshows. I was like, "Oh, this will be cool," and I was like, Oh.
Well, for a minute, we're gonna hit the hard hitting questions now. Okay.
Oh,
so
here we go.
are you ready for this?
Are we ready for the actual interview?
Here we go. We've mentioned all the places that you've lived. Where do you originally hail from?
It's a cute story. I don't know. So I claim Texas as my home state.
Okay.
I was originally born in Rantoul, Illinois at Chanute Air Force Base. My dad was a military guy. He was an Air Force guy. And he moved around a lot. We settled in Milton, Florida for a little while until the hurricanes ran us out. Most of my dad's side of the family lives in Illinois and Missouri. My mom's side is from Louisiana / Missouri as well. When I was 11 years old, I moved to Texas, Galveston, Texas. And yeah, hard hitting. Here we go. My mom wasn't the greatest person in the world. God love her. She's passed on by now. But anyways, I had a teacher take me in and raise me the rest of my high school life until she realized that a 16-year-old hellion was not somebody that she could deal with. And then she contacted my dad that was in Illinois and said, hey, I just can't. And he understood that, so I went there my senior year in Illinois. I graduated from O'Fallon, Missouri, and then I went in the military 7 days later. But I claim Texas. I lived in Galveston, Texas for a long time, and then I actually have an ex-wife from Texas, and it's just when I was in the Army after the Air Force, I lived there a lot. Texas is, even though I wasn't born there, it became home. So Texas is what I hail from. I have an address in Texas is what I tell everybody's like, where do you live? And I was like, I got an address in Texas.
Not there very often, but
I'm not. Like, they actually just sent me a renewal. Oh, God. I got a renewal on my mailbox in Texas. So.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I was like, oh, crap, I haven't checked it in 3 months already. I travel so much.
It's amazing how fast that 3 months go.
It was real quick because I was like, man, I thought I just updated that. But I do, I travel around a lot, but Texas is home. I will be there a lot more coming after October, November, after some songwriter festivals that I'm doing in Florida, just to promote the music a little more. And because we released out of Texas. So
awesome.
Texas has always been home. I'm sitting here trying to watch the game. Come on, Alabama. Let's go, Texas. Anyways, Texas has always been home around the I was stationed at Fort Hood for a long time, and I've got a great buddy of mine, Timmy Harness, that's got a place called the Sanctuary there, and he takes in a lot of us military guys, and I'm appreciative of that, so it'll always be home. So, awesome. Texas. There you go. Long story short. Texas.
All right. So what got you started in music, and when did you get started in music?
Oh, we're going to go there, aren't we? All right. So, the bar noise. I feel like I need to go have a drink with the bar people right now.
No. I keep trying to quiet them down a little bit.
No, you're good, buddy. 5 years ago, well, let's just start this out. I did 12 years in the military, and I medically retired in 2011 due to being injured in the military. And I had a lot of surgeries, and in 2016, May 4th, may the 4th be with you. I had my leg taken off due to an infection from the injury. And it was a hard time. PTSD, depression, going through divorce, going through a lot of things in life. I ended up quitting taking a bunch of prescription pills from the military. I just quit cold turkey one day, which was not the smartest thing I've ever done. And I went to a lot of illicit drugs, let's just put it that way. And I was just going 90-0 with my hair on fire. And I got to a point in my life that I walked into a little house on the outskirts of town that had nothing in it but a recliner and a bed, and I was pissed off at myself. And I looked down on my right, and there was a 45 sitting there. And I thought to myself, everybody goes through their minds, and my kids were my last thought in my head. Like, you got kids.
Right.
But at the last moment, I thought that the best thing in my life was for me to be gone. And, they'd be better off without me. And I pulled the trigger, and it misfired, which 45s don't do if anybody's ever shot guns.
Sounds to me like there was some divine intervention there.
Absolutely.
It gets a little better here. So I racked a whole nother round, and I pulled the trigger again. And it didn't go off again. I thought, what the hell? And a song came on the radio from a local band in St. Louis called the band name was Fivefold, and the song was called Lost Within. And the first words out of that song were, who you are is not who you've been. Crawl out of the hole you're living in. The world may have taken your home, but they haven't taken your soul.
Oh, love that.
I love that.
Yeah, and I listened to the whole song, and just something kind of came over me, and it's been hard for me to admit that I gave up. I did. I was done. But I listened to the whole song, and I thought, you idiot, what the hell are you doing? And so I called a buddy of mine, and I asked him to come pick me up. And I said, he answered the phone, and he's like, what's up? And I said, I need you to come get me. I just tried to pull the trigger twice. And he said, I'm on my way. Well, while I was waiting on him to get there, so it's middle of winter, and all I owned was a motorcycle. And so I couldn't drive to the VA myself. And I ended up waiting on him, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with my gun? I was pissed at that point. I'm like, you know, and then looking back on it all now, I kind of laugh about it because I have to. That's how I kind of deal with it. But I was like, of course, I can't even get that right. So I walk out on my back porch, and I fire 5 rounds out of that gun like it was nothing. And you said it. The divine intervention is what it's called.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So I went to the VA, and I had a therapist ask me, she goes, what's the one thing constant that's been in your life? And I instantly answered without hesitation. I was like, nothing. You know, I had a rough coming up and all that stuff in the military and all that. And she was like, well, maybe you should go home and think about that. So I went home and thought about it, and the earliest memory I ever have was actually in Milton, Florida. My dad used to build hospitals down there. My dad's a mastermind electrician, a mastermind builder, but he always had music playing, always. And the first song I ever remember hearing as a kid was that I Want My MTV, Dire Straits.
Yep.
Dire Straits, yeah. Money for nothing.
And Money for Nothing.
Yep.
And so ever since then, I was always playing air drums or doing something like that. And so I thought about it all, and I was actually, she told me to go home and think about it, I was like, music has always been there for me. Like, anything I ever needed to do. So I came back to my next therapy session, and she goes, did you think about it? I said, yeah, music's always been there. And I said, it actually saved my life. And she goes, well, maybe you need to look at that. And then shortly after that, my Army chaplain, I was a singer in choir, and I did trumpet and tuba and band. But after that, I didn't really do anything. And then I kind of picked up drums. My uncle in Illinois that I just visited is a hard rock drummer, and my uncle's only 7 years older than me. He's always been there for me, and brother, best friend, and I always wanted to kind of be like him, you know. So I wanted to be a drummer. And in the Army, I started playing drums, and I played for my Army chaplain, Matt Williams. And then when I lost my leg, again, I was like, there that goes. And so my Army chaplain goes, Justin, why don't you pick up a guitar and see where that goes? So December 2017-ish, I decided, I went and bought the same guitar he had that day. And I come back to his place, and he was like, did you really just go do that? And I was like, yeah, why not? And I'll be honest, back then I was, and even he didn't know it, I was hard on I ain't gonna hide it, I was hard on meth. And so if I tell anybody, this is not the best part, but the best thing about meth ever was I learned to play guitar really fast. And to the best part. I mean,
that's the secret of what I've been missing, trying to learn to play.
Right.
No, that is not the secret.
Oh, okay.
Drugs are bad, people. Anyway,
All the kids listening.
Yes. I have to say that out loud. But it did. It really, I hyper-focused into it, and that is what I soaked my life into. And then 5 short months later, I wrote my first song July 3rd in Washington, D.C. at the National Cathedral Vet Church, which is a nonprofit for veterans that are having PTSD or problems. My Army chaplain started that, and he said, come up here, we'll walk through that. And I met a buddy of mine down in Pensacola, Florida. He came up for that. He wrote the song Vet Church for the whole theme. And we were sitting in the hotel room, and I could barely play 4 chords. And I always have the saying, good morning, beautiful, how you doing? And I had that, and he looked up at me when I hit like that 4th chord, and he was like, what is that? And I said, something I'm trying to write, just whatever. And he goes, well, we're writing a song. And about an hour and a half later, me and Tony T-Bone Montgomery wrote Broken Hearted Fool. And I I was like, cool. We wrote a song, and about 6 days later, he called me and he goes, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm still kind of making my way down the coast, just chilling. He goes, well, I need you to be at the Floribama on the 9th of July. It's a Tuesday. He goes, I play every Tuesday, 2 to 6. Mm-hmm. And I said, for what? He goes, you're going to sing your song. And I was like, I'm going to do
Holy cow.
what? So there is a video out there of me very first ever. You see me sit on a stool, and they put this guitar in my hand. And I go, well, I'm more of a drummer than a guitar player. I'm just going to hold this and look cool. And so Broken Heart Fool really took off, and I was in a relationship at the time up in St. Louis, and it wasn't going so well. And T-Bone kept telling me, just move down here to the coast. It's a singer-songwriter mecca. And I was like, I'm not claiming myself as a singer-songwriter. That's... You know, I just got lucky.
But
and
that's
like,
what you are.
And it is. And today, yes, I am a singer-songwriter more than anything. But anyways, so Broken Heart Fool kind of took off, and I was trying the songwriter thing and kind of going through the years, and everybody was like, dude, you've got a really good voice. You should be singing more than or doing whatever. You should be doing both. And so now in 5 years, just a week ago, I got to release my first EP. And meet people like Darby and Kathy that have just been like, hey, you've got it, bro. And it's like, it's been an awesome, surreal experience. I still wake up in the morning and I'm like, is this real?
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful every day for all the people, like everybody that's commenting on here. It's blowing my mind away. I did the military stuff, and I'm proud of that, and I'm cool with it. But singing and writing music and singing to people and having people come up and say, man, that really meant something, and you saved my life. That's why I started writing music and then playing music, because a song saved my life. And I used to say music saved my life, but it was actually, not that we get political or religious here for a minute, but... I said there was no God August 3rd, 2018, and he proved me wrong real quick, and he used music to change my life.
Yeah.
And so
that's exactly right.
That's why I started doing all this, is because I said, if I could change... I had a buddy of mine that used to tell me, he was like, Justin, you have the whole world on your shoulders, and you can't save the world, and I got pissed. And I was like, well, why not? And he kind of was like, dude, you just got to chill out. And I said, well, you know what? When I play or sing... If my song touches at least one person, maybe that one person could touch another. And maybe when I'm long dead and gone, guess what?
Yep.
Well,
I've saved the world.
Yeah, you are walking and living proof that when you were at your rock bottom and you feel like there is nothing left in this world, that is not the end. That there is more out there.
There is.
You just need to find it.
And you do. And so when people come up, it was very hard at first when people were like, "Oh man, how did you get through it?" And I'm like, I found the one thing, the passion for me. Like, music was it, and everybody, to me, it was a universal language. Like,
exactly.
I could talk to you
we
all
say
day.
that all the time.
It's a universal language to me. And it might not be your thing, but I will tell anybody this that is struggling, that is trying to find their, I don't know, purpose in life. Find what makes them happy. Do whatever the hell makes you happy.
Yeah. Find your joy.
Yep.
And don't stop.
Yep.
Because in 5 years, I have done my dream. I never thought that I'd be sitting on a radio station and doing an interview. I'll tell you that right now. But music is my life. Now, it might not be every person. If it's painting, if it's writing, if it's doing, do not get caught in just the mundane things of life, and just do it because it's okay.
Yep.
Do what makes you happy and don't stop.
That's right.
Do whatever it takes. I don't care if you won't have no money, because there's been times like there's times that I'm like, I have no gas money. I don't have this. I can't. How am I going to do this? And then all of a sudden the next day, I've got a pocket full of money from some randomness. And it always provides.
Well, you know what? I'm listening to your story, and a lot of people are saying what I'm thinking. But when I listen to your story, I see a lot of, like, a series of God's got you moments. And so I'm so happy, and we've got a lot of people out here that are really happy that you're still here and that you're doing what you're doing. And thank you for sharing your story. because like you said, music is universal. It can be therapeutic.
It is.
And everybody.
But and like you said, yes, music for me, and I do share it a lot with people. Like, even if it's not even me playing, I'll share a song with somebody or this or that. I will say this: do what makes you happy. Do not stop with that. It don't have to be music. If it's painting a picture, if it's, I don't care what it is.
Yep.
Life is short. I've learned that very hard.
Yes.
Ashley Tosto, what's up, brother? I love you. I'm looking here. Sorry, they got me talking deep right now. But yes, my story. I am glad I am here. I will never ever get that low again. And I have many people that check in on me, and I appreciate that. It was a hard time in life. I mean, PTSD, depression. It's a
very real thing.
It is, and it's for everybody. It is not just military. It's not just whatever. I believe everybody goes through something.
Yeah.
That's the part, and I'll play this song here in a little bit. Everybody's got a pass. And me and Erica wrote that mine was a little darker than most, but I changed that in a sense to put some's a little darker than most, because everybody, it's not just about certain types of things, man. Life's hard sometimes.
Absolutely.
But I want to tell everybody, you can make it out of it. It ain't got to be music, but music is probably the most universal thing I've ever found. We can all interpret it some different way.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Well, now that I hit the hard-hitting questions
Yes,
and all of that,
done with that.
what I'm going to do, we're going to take a little musical break just before our JBL Legends Travel Minute, and then we're going to come right back, and we'll lighten up the mood and play some more music. How about that?
Sounds great to me, because I got to pee.
All right. That's also why we do this as well. So here's the brand new single from Jason AC called Tying One On.
Right on.
Oh, 14 foot and 9.9. We drag it down to the lake by 5. And he'd show me how to tie one on. Put on his glasses, lick his fingers. Wouldn't be long and we'd have heavy stringers. That's what I think about now that he's gone. Is tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on. I couldn't sit still or shut my mouth. I didn't know what he was talking about when he told me about the one that got away. I was 18 when it finally made sense. I missed a good one, and I was convinced that he knew it all. And I wish today that we were tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on. I often wonder where I'd be today without all the things that he had to say. That tackle box was full of love and hooks, educating me more than any book. We were tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo here at the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about something a little different that you might have not thought of as a destination. So when most people call me and ask about going away to an island, whether it be Aruba or Bahamas, Jamaica, Mexico, St. Lucia, people don't think about a really popular destination that maybe you haven't heard a lot about, and it's called Costa Rica. Now, some of you might have been there, might have heard a lot about it. As of recently, I recommended this country to a number of people who absolutely loved it. I actually have a personal friend of mine who was born and raised there, and him and I have conversations about his country all the time. So there's two sides to Costa Rica. There's the San Jose side, and then there's a Liberia side, each of them with its own unique characteristics. So depending upon what you really want and what your preferences are, that's where we would make the decision of which side is best for you. So the San Jose side, that's basically the capital city. It's a great place to go for the cultural experiences, museums, galleries, theaters. It's centrally located in the center of the country. It's a good place for snorkeling and diving. And they have a lot of like zip lining and horseback riding and some hot springs. The thing about that side of the island is there are no all-inclusive resorts there. So if you're looking for a relaxed atmosphere and you're looking to go to an all-inclusive resort, then you want to take a look at the Liberia side. Liberia is known as the gateway to Guanacaste. And this is all along the coastline, all beautiful, gorgeous water, beautiful white sand beaches. And that's where all the all-inclusive resorts are located. There's an airport on both sides. There's one in San Jose and there's one in Liberia. And if you go to fly into San Jose, you're looking at like an hour and a half to 2 hour ride over to the Guanacaste side, where if you go to the Liberia side of the island, most of the resorts are within 20 to 25 minutes, give or take a few minutes. But that's the side of the island you want to go to if you're looking to relax and do an all-inclusive vacation experience. The flights are not that long there to get there, and the prices really are not that bad. And there's some great resorts there. There's some Rius, which we've used a few times with our Tiki Man Escape to Paradise. They have a couple of resorts there. There's a Hilton. And the one I've booked the most, believe it or not, is the Planet Hollywood in Guanacaste. It's a very modern, very beautiful resort with some great amenities. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you're looking to do something that's all-inclusive and you don't want to do the popular destinations and you want to try something different, then I would take a look at Costa Rica. If you have any questions about it, give me a call. I'll be glad to send you all kinds of information about what's available there, put some pricing together for you, and send you on a nice little journey, whether it's the jungle or it's an all-inclusive resort. This is Joe Leo with this week's JBL Travel Group. And if you have any questions, 732-831-5200, or drop me an email at jbltravelgroup@gmail.com. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
She
Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990
or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
Sure looks pretty in them pictures, the kind you might wanna post. Till you finally get there and spend enough time on the coast, then you realize what you expect ain't what you're gonna get. 'Cause her storms roll in from a nowhere cloud like waves crashing in. She was knocking me down, then she burned me more than the sun it ever could. I don't need another salty beach. Palm trees always throwing shade on me. Ain't never really know where them tides are gonna go. Put up in Tennessee, I can still go out and catch a tan without dealing with that clingy sand. Whole lot of fish in the sea, that one ain't for me. 'Cause I don't need another salty beach. No, I don't. So I found a brand new body of water and clay. It might be a little flatter out there on the lake, but hey, that's okay. I've always been a bass man anyway. I think I got one on the line. I don't need another salty beach. Hell no. Palm trees always throwing shade on me. Ain't never really know where them tides are gonna go. Put up in Tennessee, not like Broadway. I can still go out and catch a tan without dealing with that clingy sand. Whole lot of fish in the sea, that one ain't for me. 'Cause I don't need another salty beach. Oh no. Pass me a cold one. I don't need another salty beach. Palm trees always throwing shade on me. No shade here. Ain't never really know where them tides are gonna go. But up there on Percy Priest, they got pontoons. I can still go out and catch a tan without dealing with that clingy sand. Sticks to everything. Whole lot of fish in the sea, that one ain't for me. 'Cause I don't need another salty beach. Hell no. Whole lot of fish in the sea, that one ain't for me. 'Cause I don't need another salty beach.
Oh, yeah, that is brand new music from our good friend Nick Walker, his newest single, Salty Beach. So,
Well, I'm going to give a big shout out. Tommy Gibson
sure.
is out there listening tonight.
Who? I'm sorry?
Tommy Gibson.
Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Thanks for tuning in.
That's right. And so Justin and I were out there talking,
Okay.
Was not.
and he is going to play us some more music.
Well, I'm excited for that.
I can't wait.
Let me shut the bar to the door. The door to the bar.
The
Right.
bar
Yeah,
to the door.
yeah.
How many beers have you had over there?
I'm not telling. Yeah.
I like that. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. I messaged on there, but thank you guys for tuning in and listening. And it's been an awesome, awesome time already. And thank you guys for listening to that story. It got a little deep there for a minute. Now let's have some fun.
All right.
So we released F-150 out on the radio, and we're going to let that run for a few weeks. And then the next song, written by those same three people I talked about earlier, Mr. Darby Ledbetter, Larry Pippen, and Harry Smith. This song is called Gonna Make Me Fall. It's all about dancing. So hold on. I got one leg, people. But I love to dance. So I was 8 years old, and my grandma used to dance in the kitchen all the time to Elvis and the Bee Gees. And I used to just sit in there in the living room watch her. And she said, "Come here, son." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "You want to find a way to a woman's heart? You learn how to dance."
Oh.
That's some good advice.
It was great advice. And so she taught me how to dance. And I could two-step, half-step, do all that country good stuff. And I was 15 when I came back home for a little bit. And she goes, "You remember what I told you about dancing or finding a way to a woman's heart?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am. You taught me how to dance." She goes, "You want to find a way to her bedroom, you learn how to shake your hips."
Well, I'm just going to put it out here. Now I'm embarrassed because a man with one leg can dance better than me.
I'm not even going to be shy about that. Yes, I can. So, Ashley Tosto Vacaville, oh my God. So Ashley Tosto was an Air Force buddy of mine, and we used to go out karaokeing a lot and dance, and Ashley Tosto could dance for a white boy too, believe it or not. He used to hold up his Mercedes keys and be like, "Look, ladies."
He said bachelors of Vacaville.
That was Vacaville. That was out there in Travers Air Force Base, California. Lord, Tosto, quit talking. Or quit writing. Anyway, so this song right here, out of the 4 tracks that I released, was probably my most worried about song going into the studio to record, because when I was working with Darby Ledbetter, I could see Kathy, his wife, look back at him and kind of go, I don't know how this is going to go. But when I got done recording and I sent them the tracks and I seen Kathy for the first time, she came up to me in tears. And
Oh.
You're going to give me the... Hold on, y'all. The reason I say that is because, again, they mean so much to me. But this song is probably my favorite off all of them, besides Healing, of course. And we'll get to that one in a minute. But to have that woman come up to me and be like, "Justin, you did it," meant more to me in the world. Shit. I said I wasn't going to cry. No.
Suddenly I feel like I'm Barbara Walters over here.
I know, right?
It just meant a lot for her. I mean, Darby is one of my great friends, but to have her take me in and, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is Gonna Make Me Fall. Thank you, Kathy. I love you. Girl, you're dangerous. I'm getting in over my head. I'm serious. You can't take back what you said. Got my mind tripping, heart slipping deeper into you. Gonna make me fall. You better be careful, girl. Gonna make me fall right into your world. Gonna take me way out over the edge, and I won't care at all. You're gonna make me fall. You're gonna make me fall. Mysterious sweet lips whispering in my ear. I'm curious, how'd you know what I wanted to hear? Well, now's your chance, 'cause one more dance and I'm never letting go. Gonna make me fall. You better be careful, girl. Gonna make me fall right into your world. Gonna take me way out over the edge, and I won't care at all. Gonna make me fall in love. Girl, I'm falling in love with you. You're gonna make me fall.
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
He did okay there, Kathy. He did real good.
That's right.
Kathy will probably call me out later. I will admit, that was the shorter version of that song.
Well, Lake Lizard Music is out there.
What's up, Lake Lizard?
And of course, we know that is Harold Booth.
Yeah. He said, who is this guy?
I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think it's going to take long for everybody knows who Justin Touche is.
That's right.
I can tell you right now.
Let me just get real. Sorry. I was crying in that last song, man. Kathy, I love you so much. And,
well, if anything, maybe we'll win the award for the most hard-hitting interview of 2023.
There you go.
you were probably... So with that being said, all right, okay, Mr. Lake Lizard Music, you want to know who I am? He was actually in the room the night we wrote this song, and so I gave you all the big story earlier, and August 3rd, 2018, I said there was no God, and he proved me wrong. Oh, see, that's not cool. We're good. I got it.
Got it? Okay.
I met a wonderful, wonderful singer-songwriter that a lot of people on this show will probably know by the name of Miss Erica Sunshine Lee.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the Purple Parrot in Perdido Key. I just happened to actually, I'll tell the story. Josh, do not be mad. I used to do the singer-songwriter night every night in Perdido Key with Nick Biebre and his wife, Crystal. Well, now she goes by Crystal. She changed her name because somebody else. But anyways, a long story short.
She entered the Witness Protection Program.
Yes, that is where I'll go with that. And they posted a picture of Erica, and I was like, she's pretty good looking. I think I'm going to go check this out.
I think you're not the only person that says that, yeah.
Probably not. So anyway, and Erica loves to tell this story. So I walk in there, and she sees me, and then we introduce each other, and I'm like, oh, I'm a new singer-songwriter. She's like, nice to meet you. Well, she's in there singing, and I'm sitting out there smoking a cigarette, and she keeps looking over, and she keeps smiling, and I'm like, who is this girl? And she's playing her songs, and I'm like, man, she's a great songwriter. Well, after she gets done playing the songwriter showcase, she comes up to me, and she touches me on my right shoulder, and she swipes right. I was like, did you just swipe right on me in person? She loves to tell you. She's like, the only guy I ever swiped right in person. So my good buddy Judd and Gail were there, and we all went out to eat to dinner afterwards, and there's a video on YouTube of when me and Erica finished writing this song. We posted it, and you see me just looking at her like I'm goo goo gaga. But anyways, I was telling Erica the whole story that I told y'all earlier, and I had a melody that just kind of went like this. It was more of a finger-picking exercise. If y'all will know anything about me, I'm not a greatest guitar player, but I was working on it, and still working on it this day. But I had this, and I was sitting there just kind of doing this. And I'm telling her this story about how I said there was no God and how my life trials were. And all of a sudden, Erica just puts her head down, and I'm telling you, there's some great songwriters in the world. That girl can do it. Mm-hmm. And within about 15 to 20 minutes, she goes, what do you think of this? And I was like, what? And we posted a video on YouTube that night. We wrote a song called Healing, and it's the title track. It will be so this is like you said, a self-titled debut EP. Mm-hmm. There's another 6 songs that will go on the full album when it's said and done, but Healing is the title track. And I thank Erica every day because she'll message me out of the blue. She's traveling all over the country doing what she does. I want to talk about one of the hardest working songwriters and travelers I've ever met. It's that woman. Mm-hmm. And she has more merch than anybody I've ever met in my life. And she's so hard and she's so passionate about what she does. And she's given me a lot of hope. This will probably, I don't know if I'll ever write a song or be part of a song that's written better than this one for us. Right now, I released kind of a slideshow video on Facebook, and we're almost up to 20,000 views in a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on Facebook with me just staring at her playing guitar, we're up to over 5K. Erica and I have she'll message me, and I talk to her a lot, just like kind of me and Darby, but she's been an awesome friend, co-writer, awesome just person when I need somebody to tell something, and she is all about God. But this song right here is it's gonna be tough for me to get through too, because I've already had more than one or two come up to me and say this song has helped them. I was just up in Minnesota with the Vietnam Traveling Wall, and I've had veterans come up to me and tell me, man, that song, they needed to hear it. And Erica's right, it'll save the world one day. This is Healing, y'all. My faith's been shaken, my body's tired and it's aching, and I know there's a reason. So I'm trusting in you, Jesus. Even if the healing never comes, I'll be down on my knees still praying for a miracle, holding on to hope. I ain't ever letting go, no, no. Even if the healing never comes, I'm never giving up, no. Everybody's got a past. Mine's a little darker than most. And I know the pain doesn't last. It's just meant to make me grow. Even if the healing never comes, I'll be down on my knees still praying for a miracle, holding on to hope. I ain't ever letting go, no, no. Even if the healing never comes, I'm never giving up, no. Never giving up, no. No matter how many days, no matter how long it takes, I'm waiting on you this time, 'cause it's your will, not mine. on to hope. I ain't ever letting go, no, no. Even if the healing never comes, I'm never giving up, no. Never giving up, no. My face been shaking, my body's tired and it's aching, and I know there's a reason. So I'm trusting in you, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a powerful song. We got some people out there crying happy tears.
Yes.
And I agree, Justin. There is a reason you are still here.
Absolutely. And
It is fantastic.
I want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for writing that song, because I can see how it touches you, but I can see how easily it touches others, because there are people out there who are struggling each and every day, and that there is a message of hope for sure.
That's exactly right.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that.
All right.
Well, Patty with an I is joining us.
Patty with Rick's Eye. How about Patty? Hello, hello, hello.
And she enjoyed the song as well.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry.
No.
It has been a surreal journey for the last 5 years, and to be sitting in a radio studio doing things that I never thought. I want to just say thank you guys to everybody so much.
Well, you are very, very welcome. And, you know, Michael Parks is chiming in. Said, Haas, you don't just wear your heart on your sleeve, you show it off down to your guitar picking fingers.
I like that guy's last name. That's all I'm going to say.
I know, right?
All Parkses are pretty good people.
That's right.
That's what I hear anyway.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry. I'm a lover, man. That's how it goes. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I actually have it tattooed back there somewhere. But thank you guys so much. Please go and check it out.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, Michael says your music is not just meant to heal, it's the freaking cure.
Wow.
So
I appreciate
Well
you,
said.
Michael. Thank
Well
you so
said.
much.
All right. Absolutely.
music is the best therapy for sure.
It is. It is for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I hear that you have quite the story to tell.
Oh, no.
About the last time. You know, you're a little teary after these first two glasses of whiskey, but I hear after you reach a certain point,
Oh, well, okay.
you tend to do some other things.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I know where we're leading to this.
Yeah, we gotta
So-
talk about this.
So I'm going to start some videos here soon that talks about basically you cannot make this shit up. About being an amputee. I have literally ran over one of my legs. Hung over one morning.
You ran over your leg.
Okay. So I went out one night. I go to Eminence, Missouri.
The real one or the not real one?
The not real one.
Okay,
No, thank God.
Thank God.
I go out to Eminence, Missouri one night, and there's a bar called, what did he say?
He said if you can wiggle.
Oh, we're going to go there. We'll get there, buddy.
Yeah, we heard that story already.
So the story about running over a leg was I went out to the bar one night at the horse trail ride I was telling you about with Kyle Penfield and all them.
Uh-huh.
And everybody's buying me shots. It's my first night there, and I meet a girl. I dance with her. Tell her I'm going to go wait in the truck. So I remember, well, I don't really remember going down to the truck, evidently. But I don't always put the sleeve up. Like, there's a sleeve right here. And I don't always put it up, so it just kind of falls off. So I got in the truck, started it up. Well, I woke up at 7:30 in the morning. And I was like, my truck's still running.
Wow.
Why? And I was like, oh, I am hungover.
You were still in the same place, I hope.
I was.
Oh,
that was a good thing. I slept in my truck. But the problem was, so I put the truck in reverse, and I back up, and I'm like, blah. I was like, did I run over one of them, like, things in the front that you pull?
Parking blocks
or
something?
That's it, yeah. Well, they don't have those on gravel roads, just so you know. So, I'm backing up, and a truck and horse trailer comes pulling in front of me, and I've got about 2.5 miles to get back to camp on this gravel road, and I'm like, this is not what I need at 7:30 in the morning, y'all. And yes, I did run over my own damn leg. We're getting there. We're getting there, Ambassador. So this guy stops in front of me, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like hung over the steering wheel, right? I'm just like, oh my God, please. And I drank tequila all night, so that. Anyways,
That'll
he gets
do
out
it.
of the truck and he comes up to the window. I've got it down because I feel like I'm gonna probably vomit anytime soon. And he's like, "Hey man, you could dance for a one-legged guy." And I was like, "Oh, you were there last night?" And he's like, "Yeah, I bought you a few shots of Apple Crown." And I was like,
So it's your fault.
I was like, "Oh,
You're the one I
it was
blame."
you." And he goes, "Oh man, you were having a great time, but let me ask you, is that your own leg you just ran over there when you were backing up?" I look out the passenger window and I'm like, oh my God. My leg fell off when I was getting in the truck, and I literally ran over the top of it. I don't know if I should be proud to tell that story anymore these days. But here's the other fun part of that. There is an
upside?
Yes, I don't know. Probably not. So down the same, so like you pull out of this parking lot and you go down and you make a left. There is some bent green T-post that is called now Touche Alley, which is my last name because one night I ran those over too. I have a lot of fun. Got to. I lost a leg while floating in that same river trip. A lady screams and she holds up this leg and is like, "Oh my God!" And I'm like hanging off the side of the float, and I'm like, "Oh, that's mine. Can I have that back, please? Can I have that back, ma'am?" These are all true stories, people. These are all true stories. But I will tell you, I'm drinking Mountain Dew and Sprite, y'all, because about 2 months ago, I reevaluated my life, right? So I love to drink whiskey. It's part of military life.
Oh, absolutely.
I go hang out in Virginia with my son and a few other people, and I tried to act like I was 21 again. I am not 21 again. I had about 18 Jaeger bombs. This is going to make people. Anyways, I had about 18 Jaeger bombs and about, I don't know, 10 or 12 Double Jack and Sprites. Well, I get back to the hotel room and I go to sleep. Well, I wake in the morning and I had to go pee really bad. And so I go to put my leg on and I just feel this squish. I was like, that's not normal. I looked down and there's nothing but black ooze coming out of it. So I guess in the middle of the night, I woke up and had to throw up, and I couldn't get my leg on fast enough, so I just threw up in the leg.
That leg of yours has had some abuse now.
So anybody that wants to drink shots out of the leg, we're going to wait till I get a new one. 'Cause we will take shots out of the leg. Oh, my Lord. True stories, y'all. So I have not had a drink in 2 months until tonight when I come on the Tiki Man Radio show.
Tiki Man has that effect on people.
I said, hey, man, just give me a little bit. And he's like, oops.
Yeah. Nobody can ever accuse the Tiki Man of not being a bad influence.
Right.
So with that being said, we got to talk about the new T-shirt idea, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's that. I floated out there out of that conversation.
Well, there's a few friends that are watching right now.
If you have any kids in the room, you might want to send them out.
You might want to send any
Just a
children that
disclaimer.
are under 18, maybe 25, away from the radio station.
We've never claimed that this is a kid-friendly program.
That is true.
Okay, so we were going to get T-shirts made that's called... Darby, I'm trying to keep a straight face. If you can wiggle, I can waggle. So I've got some close friends that know the waggle story. And I got to back up so I can see myself in the radio here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, one of those stories you can't make up in life. I had a great friend of mine. After I got my leg cut off about 3 weeks after surgery, I went back to work, and I was a DJ in a bar. And I rolled in there in my wheelchair, and there's a new cute little bartender working, or bar waitress, and I'm DJing, and she comes up, and she's like, you're cute. And I'm like, thanks. She keeps feeding me shots all night. She goes, what are you doing when you get off? And I said, well, I'm probably going to go home and sleep in my recliner. And she goes, Oh, cool. Give me your address. It ain't never been that easy, but okay. I'm thinking to myself, this ain't really going to happen. So I give her my address, and I go home. Well, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping in my recliner, and I get woken up. She's standing there, undressed, ready to go. She's like, Justin, wake up. And I'm like, well, hop on. I don't know what else to I don't know what else to say.
You're like, I'm missing a leg
And
here.
she starts, well, that's the funny part. She starts dying laughing. I said, what's so funny? And she goes, you just lost a leg and you're talking about hopping on something. I'm like, oh, shut up. Come on. So she gets going and she starts getting real loud. And I realize the reason I'm in my recliner is because my army preacher is sleeping in my bedroom. That's literally about where this door is. I'm in a little bitty duplex. I'm like, oh, that's right. So I put my hand over her mouth. She's like, what are you doing? I said, you've got to be quiet. My army preacher is sleeping in that bedroom. And by the way, in the hallway that you could see right there is one of my army buddies, Aponte, that I went to Afghanistan with. Like, you got to be quiet. So she gets to going again, and I don't know why. Okay, people, so we're going to get real. We're going to get real. So she goes, I think to myself, I'm not just going to sit here like no little, can I sit? No little bitch. Anyways, and she's like, what? I'm like, get up. So I'm literally standing up, hopping around her because I have no leg, I have nothing, and I have no stability. I put her over in doggy position, and I start to go, and the more I go, the more my nub is like trying to gain traction. And like the harder I go, the faster it's wiggling behind her. And it looks like a dog tail waggling behind her. And she's in doggy position, and I just cannot fathom this. I'm like, is this really happening right now? So like I slow down and I go faster, and it does. It goes more the more I try and get. I'm like, well, this is fucking hilarious. Pardon the F-bomb there. But anyways, and I start dying laughing, and she, of course, turns around and is like, what the hell's so funny? I said, the harder I try and just, I can't. It looks like a dog tail waggling behind you, and I am dying right now. I am, like, dying. And she starts laughing. Well, the best part about this whole story is my army preacher opens the damn door and goes, will you shut up and make that thing waggle? So I go back to sleep and slams the door. So for those of you that know what Pornhub is, I own the website www.nubhub.com. It's called acrotomophilia. That is a true story, y'all, and I'm never ever saying it again. I have these people rolling in here. There's people online.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts now.
So that is a true story. It literally, like, look, like it looks like a dog tail.
Oh wait, I gotta get the camera back over there.
Oh yeah, get the camera. See, it was just going like that. The faster I go, it was bad. It was.
So what's the T-shirt idea?
Oh, so the T-shirt says, "If you can wiggle, I can waggle." $1 million idea. Me and Darby Ledbetter, y'all. Hey, Harold Booth, what could go wrong just went wrong.
Well, welcome to Tropical Country, where we run off the rails quite frequently, and that just went off the rails.
So there's the late
Christine, you're right. It is online forever now because now it's going to stay on
What could possibly go
YouTube.
wrong? Anyways, we had to tell that story. I had to get it out just for once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just to let you know, nothing goes away here at Tiki Man Radio. The video
It's all
will be
on
up
record.
on YouTube for forever. The audio soundtrack is over there on SoundCloud forever. So you're never going to be able to get away from this.
So I've got to tell you this story. So I was up in Minnesota playing at the Eagles Healing Nest, which is a great organization. Check that out. But my preacher's the same preacher is on stage playing guitar with me. And I see him on my birthday. My birthday was Saturday. And he was like, Justin, you can ever tell that story again? And I was like, oh, just wait. Yeah, it was something else. I did that for you, Darby Ledbetter. Love me forever.
Darby said, cut to the VA. Try not to destroy this one, Justin.
Cut to the VA. Oh, yeah, I've been through 16 or 17 legs in a long time. And, well, let's see. Since 2016, I've had 17 legs.
Oh, wow.
I wonder why.
You let me know, I'll let you know.
Well, I'll tell you, Ed Kubiak and is out here.
There's people dying
Ed
out there right now.
Felicia
They are
are
dying right now.
They're like, oh my God, you are hilarious. They're having a great time.
Well, that's what matters. You know, like, again, It is literally real life stuff that happens with amputations, but I have to. It's just a funny story. Like I can't make this stuff up. I started a thing on Facebook once that was called Peg Leg Day Craze or something like. Because I was so pissed off one night. I lived in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm too big to hop around in life. Like I'm just like no. So after a year and a half of getting my leg cut off, you'd think I'd realize to shut off the light switch, right? So I get in bed, I take the leg off, I'm laying down, I look up and the damn light's still on. And I'm like, God. And you remember when you were kids and you used to throw things at the light switch to like maybe throw it to go off? Yeah. I was doing that. Well, I finally got pissed. I got pissed and I just grabbed my prosthetic leg and I chunked it at the door. And it ends up like upside down, stuck into the wall.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, what the hell? So I start crawling on my hands and knees to go shut off the light switch, and I stop halfway to put this whole Facebook post out about this whole thing. And then I realized that I've been sitting in my bed forever and I still didn't turn off the light switch, and everybody laughed. So the comments were like, oh, you should get a clap on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that when you got a headboard. If you didn't get that, I don't know what to tell you.
Michael Park said he said, hell with singing, you need to do stand-up or combine your singing.
That's what I'm doing. I'm combining. See, Michael
go.
Parks, you're correct. I am combining both right now. That's what we're going to do.
Well, I can tell you what, we Friday night, we had the opportunity. We went and seen Rodney Carrington live down here in Chattanooga. And I tell you what.
I've actually been to one of his shows in the front row, and he made a comment. And I was like, bro, I'll come up there and steal your whole stage. That's a true story, too.
Well, listen, Christine wants to know if you get 50% off your shoes.
I hate her. Not shoes, socks, Christine. I don't know if we can continue at this point, y'all. 10 minutes? At least got to do one more song.
We got to do one more song. Yes, absolutely.
So, the fourth and final song is... Oh, my God, he just needs to sit and talk. I know, right? You missed it, Michelle. You were supposed to be here. Darby, I called Darby this morning, and Darby was like, the ambassador might show up. So it's on you that you are not here because you have no idea what's going to go on after this radio show right now.
Well, you got to be careful because next thing you know, there may be a house concert in your future over there in Bartlett. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But that could happen.
Yes. Come on. I'll do it for free, and I bet you will die. So this last song is called Southbound Train. It was as a tribute to my great friend and buddy Tony T-Bone Montgomery, who is from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. It's who I wrote my first song with, Broken Hearted Fool. He took the time to a guy that didn't know how to play anything, and he was just like, let's write a song. And T-Bone hates that I call him out and be like, this is because of you. And he's like, man, I just... But when he played this song, when I left St. Louis and headed for Florida, I went through a breakup, and this was the first song I heard by him, and it was one of my favorites, and I was like, always wanted to cut it. And so this is Southbound Train, and this is the last song on the track, y'all, and thank you guys so much. Thank you to Tiki Man Radio, thank you to B-Dawg and Lou, and just everybody. I'm not going to cry anymore on this damn show. I'm going to sing a song. Donna Cummings, gotta go. Good night, Donna. Sweet dreams. Thank you for paying attention. Everybody, thank you so much. This is Southbound Train. Goes a little something like this. Leave on, baby, on a southbound train. I don't know when gonna pass this way again. That old whistle blows a sad, sad song. Knows I've been gone now for so damn long. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on a southbound train. Woke up this morning to pouring rain. Had you on my mind just like yesterday. That old thunder rolls like pounding in my head. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on the southbound train. I don't know when I'm gonna pass this way again. That old whistle blows a sad, sad song. Knows I've been gone now for so damn long. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on a southbound train. I started to call you, but I changed my mind. Like the night before, and 1,000 times climb back on that train, and I headed south again. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on a southbound train. I don't know when I'm gonna pass this way again. That old whistle blows a sad, sad song. Knows I've been gone now for so long. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on the southbound train. Yeah, I'm leaving, baby, on the southbound Thank you guys so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much for letting us preview the EP and
Thank you guys.
singing
I
for
appreciate
us
it.
tonight, for being so open and honest and vulnerable and all those good things. I mean, our guests, our listeners loved it.
Absolutely.
And so
I would
did
like to
we.
say thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to everybody that tuned in and everybody that loved the show. And yeah, you're right. Southbound train was a great way. I'm leaving on a southbound train, y'all. I'm headed south. But thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. B-Dawg, Lou, Tiki Man, and Heather. Thank you guys so much for having me, man. It was a great experience. It went way too fast, in my opinion. But
It does go fast when you're having a good time.
Didn't it?
But I want everybody to know, where can they find your music? Where's your socials? Where are they going to find you?
Justin Touche Music is my website. You could just look up my name, Justin Touche, on Facebook, Instagram. YouTube is Just Touche Music.
And real quick, you just got a new logo.
I did get a
That
new
is
logo.
amazing.
Well, we're going to blend it all. We're going to have all the same logos or different designs. But yes,
Yeah.
we did just get a new logo. My great what is it, like merchandise people down there in Pelican Promos. I get good at it. Pelican Promos, Miss Kayla down there, if you all need any of that stuff. She was awesome, and her team worked with me because I love the old one, but I was like, man, I need something that's really cool. And then it came out looking like Bevo, Heather. Anyways, yes, got a new logo coming out, and hopefully by the end of the year, I say hopeful, and it probably will happen. We will have the album in its entirety. I got 6 more tracks that we're going to record and get them out. Anyways, yes, Just Touche Music, Justin Touche. On Facebook, you can type in JRT, you can type in Peg Leg, you can type in Peg. It should blow up my name. I did put a little. Touche is a hard name to spell.
Well, how do you spell it? Let everybody know how you spell it.
So Touche is TOUCHETTE. Touch Eddie.
Or just touch it.
No, just
Touch it.
Hey, you offered.
Touch
just
it.
So you
Touch
know. You offered. I used to get picked on a lot. Everybody used to call me Touch It in high school, and I used to hate it. But now, older in life, it works out to my advantage.
There you go.
But it is TOUCHETTE. Yes, please come follow, join, do whatever you got to do. Subscribe. I am not a social media person, but we're working on it.
Is your merch available on your website?
It is going to be shortly. I do secretly have stashes on me for when I get to round. So, yes, you guys will get merch before some other people.
Yay! We love merch.
Yes, you will get some merch. Everybody's going to shoot me right now on this online thing. Thanks for getting me in trouble. But yes, no, on my website, justtouchemusic.com, we are working on getting a way so you could order more merch and shirts and all that kind of good stuff. And it will be sent out to you, mailed to you. It's all coming fast and furious for me. So I'm just learning how to take it by strides, and I thank everybody. Look, the score's tied. Anyways, I'm still watching the Alabama-Texas game. Go Longhorns. Thank you guys so much. It has been an awesome experience.
So where can people catch you? Where's your next performance dates and where at?
People, I wrote it down.
He took notes.
September 8th, I will be playing at Moonshine in Pensacola. September 22nd and 23rd, I will be out by Sweeney, Texas. I'm doing a private, not so private, you come out there, but it's September 22nd, I'm opening for a great cover band in Sweeney, Texas. I'll be posting more about that. And the 23rd, I'll be doing stuff with Vet Church, which if you don't know what that is, please go look it up. Vet Church on Facebook. It is a nonprofit organization that runs around. We run around playing music for vets and talking about PTSD and my story, like our stories, and helping them heal from all that.
That sounds great.
Yes,
awesome.
it is awesome. I will be playing a part with Vet Church in the Pensacola Beach Songwriters Festival the beginning of October. But October 27th and 28th, I will be playing at Zeke's for the Meeting of the Minds in Gulf Shores, 2 to 3:30. Man, it's busy, man.
I say,
holy crap,
you are everywhere.
And Christine said in Mission 22.
Oh, yes. November 11th on Veterans Day, I'll be playing. I am the headliner for the Mission 22, which is, I'm not wearing that red shirt. It's Mission 22 about, helping prevent suicide for 22 veterans a day. It's way too many. I'm sure the number's higher than that.
Yep.
But yes, I'll be headlining and playing that big show at the 5 Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. Please come out to that and support that. Thanks, Christine. I didn't forget, I promise.
That's why I wear a red band. I always have people ask me, why do you wear a red band? That's exactly why I wear a red band.
There's way too many veterans trying to take their lives. And being one that almost did it. Me and Darby, we are working on a song. Copyright, almost one of 22. But yes, thank you guys so much for the support and love, and it just means more than y'all ever know. But those are the shows coming up. Follow me on any socials. I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I guess it's no longer Twitter. I guess it's called X.
Yeah.
I'm on that, and you guys can find me. If not, just message me on here, and I will get in contact with you. I try and keep up with everybody. It's getting a little rough these days, but I will promise I will do it as best as possible.
Well, at this point in time, being busy is a good thing.
It is. It's a great thing. Again, in 5 years, I never would have imagined, and it's I'm living the dream, whether it's a nightmare or a great one. Seriously, it's only just the beginning, and that's what I've been telling people. It's been an awesome experience, and I say it's overwhelming in a good way. just thank you. I can't.
Well, we want to thank you
Yes.
for coming in, being part of the show.
Yeah.
Like you said, putting yourself out there, letting us get to know who Justin Touche is, and hear the music and hear the stories behind the music, and then hear the stories about your crazy life.
Yeah, and that's the fun part. I mean, that's what I tell everybody. Like, some people are like, "Oh, this and that," and I'm like, "I'm just me. I don't know how to describe it either way. Either you're gonna like me or love me, but you're still gonna say touche at the end of the day."
There you go.
There you go.
Much love, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tiki Man Radio. Thank you, B-Dawg.
Awesome.
Thank
You are
Lou.
very welcome.
You are very welcome. You're welcome anytime. And thanks to Darby for
Absolutely.
introducing us.
Yes, Darby Ledbetter, you my man.
Well, I tell you what, before we finish up, we got to let everybody know what's going on here at Tiki Man Radio.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. You're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West. We're live every Friday, having some fun with our friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings, starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. Sundays, it's the Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time, streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. You don't want to miss a moment of all the exciting programming that we got going on here at Tiki Man Radio. And, of course, we want to thank our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we could not do what we do. Of course, JBL Legends Travel, when you're planning your next getaway, don't scour the internet trying to find the best product code, the coupon code, discount code, or whatever you're trying to find to be able to make yourself a decent vacation. Trust a professional. JBL Legends Travel. It doesn't cost you any extra, for God's sakes. So trust them to do the most for you. They will help you find the best vacation with a budget in mind, and they'll make sure that you have an enjoyable time wherever you choose to go. And if you are looking for suggestions, the third annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise is just around the corner. $100 saves your room, and you have until February. You can make payments all the way up until then to get it paid off. And I believe it's something like $1,700 for a couple for an all-inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic. How about that? Now, granted, it does not include airfare, but that's still a great deal. If you want to learn more about JBL Legends Travel or the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, give them a call at 732-831-5200. Goaltending services, GTS Charters down in Key West. When visiting Key West, make sure you don't leave the island without first experiencing everything there is to experience on the water, because there's a lot of water around Key West, and that means there's a lot of things to do. And Monty and Gypsy, they will take you out there. They have everything that you need to have a fun and memorable experience on the water. They're going to be booking charters very, very soon. They've upgraded their fleet. They've added let's just say they've added a lot, and I'll have an exact list there next week, and we'll tell you all about it. And that way, when you get down to Key West, you don't want to miss a thing. Give them a call at 305-916-0990. Go to gtscharters.com to keep up with everything that's going on there. MFG Records, that is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. They sponsor our live cam here on YouTube every week. And if you are an independent artist and you're looking for somebody to take your music to the next level, well, go check out MFG Records. They've been in the business a very, very long time, and they know what it takes to get you where you're going. So check them out at MFG Records online. And you got anything over there, Lou?
Listen,
Hold on. Sorry about that.
That's all right. After tonight, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Are you spent?
Except for I need a date for Dominican Republic.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Justin wants to go to Dominican Republic. He needs a roommate.
He's taking applications. You can go to justintouche.com.
I almost spit my drink out right then.
And fill out your application, and you never know. Maybe you can get a little waggle in.
Oh my God! That was the best ending of the show ever. Oh, he just stole the show right there. Good job. That's why he is
drop.
the DJ. Mic drop. I'm done.
All right. Well, just like that, we are done. We will see you back here next week, same time, right here on Tiki Man Radio. Have a great night, everybody, and stay safe.
Awesome.
Bye, y'all.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Oh, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round poured as I strummed the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. And needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last song,